movie review or anything. I've just finished watching Spider-Man Brand New Day, the new Spider-Man movie. Um, and it's very good. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, actually. It was one of those movies where you go in with expectations because of the previous movies around it. You know, the No Way Home, the Far From Home, all the MCU stuff. I was expecting it to be really bad. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. There was only a few places it was let down, which I'll get into later. But first of all, let me go into the good parts. First of all, this movie's cinematography, this movie's color grading, this movie's overall look is incredible. I'm just going to show you briefly the trailer, and I'm going to point out a few things about the trailer.
I can't believe our first hit MIT! MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
So if we look here, this is very grey. If we look at previous movies like Spider-Man Far From Home, have a quick look at some of the stills from that movie. Like this one. It is much more colourful already. This could be a very grey colour grade. Even this one could be very grey, but look at how vibrant his hands are. Look at how vibrant his goggles are. Continuing.
I knew it!
His suit has changed a lot since the last movie. But look here, look at how wrinkled it is. Look at how skin tight it is here, but also still wrinkled. You still get some of that shape from it. These shots are really cool. I like these shots a lot. It represents what he's going through in the movie. It represents spoilers. Block your ears for the next 5 seconds if you don't want to hear spoilers. It represents him being isolated from everyone.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker.
The letter was a really interesting plot line. I like that.
You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone...
If you look here, he's very vibrant here again, but yet everything else is really grey.
Everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
All the cinematography in this movie is really down to earth. None of it feels fabricated. If you watch this shot again, watch how the camera is.
Parker.
It's on the rooftop.
I'm Spider-Man.
Then it's following him, shaking, going down, flying. And then it's attached to a tank, which is rumbling with the movement of the tank.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
All of these shots are really down-to-earth shots.
Whimpering. Suit yourself. Mother.
Go home!
Of course, there'll be little comedic moments like that. There always is with Marvel. But they're cute comedic moments. They're not cringy anymore.
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
Spoiler here for the next 10 seconds. He gets forgotten so fast. We saw him in one scene and then never again.
What is happening to me?
Now I get into a discussion about the webs. The webs in this movie looked so good. I liked how you could tell when he was using organic webs versus his shooter webs. So I really liked it. The organic webs, which you can see here, are spun completely differently to the synthetic webs he usually uses. I really like it. I think it lends itself to being easier for viewers to understand. And overall, spoiler for the next 30 seconds. I really liked the Arachnid plotline. I thought it was really interesting. I enjoyed exploring it. As you got closer to the end, as soon as he said inhibitor, I could see how it ended. However, I liked how he didn't instantly get there. I like how he actually took a journey to get there. It wasn't like a lot of the other Marvel movies when they're like, oh, this is how we can solve it, and then we solve it, blah, blah, blah. It was really good.
Oh, God.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was?
The Dr. Banner plotline, I wasn't as convinced on until they brought him back at the end. And I really liked it at the end. He wasn't there for having a celebrity cameo or another character cameo. He was there to serve the plots, and I really did like that. Same with Yelena when she's in the movie. She was really funny, actually. I liked her office. If you know, you know. But I thought it was a really interesting way to do it. I was really impressed.
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
I liked how when he got the organic shooters and he had to go somewhere, he couldn't web at all.
Spiders have 3 life cycles.
The Jean plot line. Let me go back a little bit. Come on. Here we go. So, I really like her power as a concept. Spoiler, 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 spoiler for like the next minute. So her power is telekinesis. She can control other people, which throughout the story is really good. However, as soon as she can grow her powers, she's able to control objects, which did bring me out of the movie a little bit. I would have preferred if it was just people. The only reason is that seemed like telekinesis, which is mind control. Sorry. And then the physical movement of objects of your mind, it seems different. That was the only complaint I had about her power. Overall, I really liked her actor, really liked her storyline. Would watch another story about her and how she becomes, spoiler, good.
When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
This was so funny in the movie.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
I also like how they're bringing back some of the original villains. Let me find. So Scorpion, really liked that. It didn't seem very much near the end, but I liked him and Frank. They were good. They suited the movie. They didn't feel like throw-ins just because they needed a villain.
Out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
This moment. Okay, massive spoilers coming up ahead. Wait until I unpause it. So, MJ and Peter. The sequence where Jean tricks Spider-Man into thinking that MJ is MJ was really good. I genuinely believed that MJ had figured it out. And then the plot twist came. I was really, really excited by that. If you're going into it like ready for anything, you're going to really enjoy this part of the plot, purely based on the fact that it's really entertaining. Like, it's just fun to watch.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of...
Yeah, I didn't like these guys at all. Gonna be so honest.
rebirth.
Okay. Overall, I really did enjoy it. The only thing I will say is the only setup for future movies is in the post-credits scene, which generally isn't a great idea because a lot of people leave before the post-credits scenes. And if they do stay, it's because they want a funny post-credit scene. It's not because they want to see plot for the next movie, you know? And look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what they're gonna do in the next movie because I feel like it's all been wrapped up. Like, sure, not everyone knows, spoiler, not everyone knows that Peter is Spider-Man still, but they hinted during the final scene with Ned doing the handshake with Peter that everyone would know, you know? And that to me means that the storyline's wrapped up. That is signifying to me that there is nowhere else the story can go. But if they think there is, there must be an interesting plotline they're trying to go down. I will be seeing it when it comes out on streaming, and I will happily do a review of it. But right now, reckon I'm going to see it again, which I don't normally do in movies. I don't normally see them in theaters twice. I'm excited by this movie. I think it's a really good movie, and I think it stands alone without the rest of the Spider-Man movies. I don't think you need to have watched Far From Home or No Way Home to watch this movie. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Anyway, that's my thoughts. If you have anything else to say about it, please leave a comment in the comments below or subscribe, and I might do future ones. Thank you, and have a nice night.